What's up, guys? So today I want to talk about a certain tweet that recently blew up and gathered a fair bit of controversy, especially on animation Twitter. It all started when Bulwark decided to tweet negatively about Turning Red, which is an upcoming Pixar animated movie. They said Pixar fell off so fucking hard, like what the fuck even is that? Showing a picture from the Turning Red trailer. Now, while my initial thoughts were that this tweet was worded aggressively, especially in the replies where they say, I would be embarrassed to have my name attached to this project, I'd legitimately ask to have my name removed from the credits. This is bad and everyone involved should feel bad. They also tweeted animation fans when you say that Pixar product number 19 looks bad and is unworthy of a multi-million-dollar production by a prestigious studio, poking fun at the people who are getting mad in the quote retweets and the replies. Due to the aggressive and hostile manner in which he conveyed these tweets, it was inevitable that Bulwark was going to get backlash. However, I don't think that anyone could have anticipated that they would get dragged on by what appears to be the full force of animation Twitter. They basically became the main character of the day from this take. My personal thoughts on this take is that while he was very confrontational, at the end of the day, it's just your standard issue Twitter hot take. Nothing out of the ordinary. Saying that someone had a hot take on Twitter is like saying that bees make honey. It's inevitable. While I do think that Pixar has been playing it safe and not really taking any risks, and as a result won't be able to make innovative new designs, it's not really a big deal to me. The only thing I would say about this design is that the teeth are a bit too big. Now, I want to discuss some of the comments surrounding this because there were a lot of butthurt responses over a take which basically amounts to I do not like this movie. First off, we got someone who said, Bro, Pixar thought this was a dog in 1995, showing a picture of an unrealistic looking dog. Wow, nice own, bro. You had to go back nearly 20 years ago to find an example of Pixar having terrible animation. I don't know about you guys, but I think back then, animation technology wasn't as good as it is today. It's honestly more of an insult to defend the current Turning Red character model by trying to compare it with a 20-year-old model of a dog, since you're just implying that Pixar's animation quality has stagnated. Like, yeah, the movie made 20 years ago doesn't look as good as a movie made today. No shit, Sherlock. Another person responded with, Don't worry, this fun, silly movie for children can't actually hurt you. The irony in this tweet is palpable, especially when you consider that they made it their career shitting on what they deem to be subpar games. Don't worry, these fun, silly games for children won't hurt you, Matt. This dude makes fun of bad games, yet judges people for mocking what they believe to be a bad movie. The hypocrisy is insane. Some other person responded with a meme of some dude pissing himself and saying, lol, must have struck a nerve. I don't even know why that meme was posted. At no point did Bulwark ever say that he struck a nerve at any point in his thread. I think people are just trying to post random stuff at this point against him to see what sticks. And my theory is only solidified the more I look at these arguments against him and this drama as a whole. That's right, we start to reach the point where people are getting tired of trying to own them on Twitter and just resort to making up lies because that's what you do on Twitter. Someone tried to twist the drama from being about Bulwark disliking the animation style to just straight up racism because as we all know, everything has to be race related these days. They said, feels pretty clear to me that the jerk hating on Turning Red isn't hating on Pixar so much as they're hating on a movie showing a young Asian girl having fun and being a preteen. It's clearly not about the style or quality of the movie. That person is just a POS. Where in that entire tweet thread did they ever talk about Asians? All they said was that they didn't like the animation style. At no point did they ever mention Asians, or any race for that matter. Like, they worded their take kind of aggressively, but it's basically just, I don't like this animation. They even admit to being an ass about it, but at no point did they ever mention race. Anyone who thinks that criticizing an animation style is racist needs to, for lack of a better term, touch grass. But what I think the most psychotic thing that happened during this whole drama was the fact that people thought it would be a good idea to fake screenshots of them defending cuties and lie about them being a pedo. Are we seriously making stuff up over a goddamn child's cartoon and not just any old lie? Pedophile accusations? One of the worst things you can be accused of, if not the worst. These screenshots are so easy to prove that they're fake because if you search up that exact phrase, you'll see that it wasn't even said by Bulwark, it was another person, and his name and profile picture was just edited onto the screenshot. The fact that people really thought that it was a good idea to blatantly edit screenshots to try and make someone look like a pedo over a children's cartoon is incredibly disturbing and psychotic. These creatures are mentally unhinged and should not be allowed access to the internet if they're just gonna go this nuclear over someone not liking the same things as them. Bulwark reacted pretty strongly against these fake screenshots, and I honestly can't blame him. Pedo accusations are pretty bad and can ruin someone if they fall into the wrong hands, even if they are false. Despite this screenshot being so blatantly falsified, people still ran with it and believed it, just spreading outright lies and falsehoods about them. Not even mentioning how one of the people spreading these lies thought they could get away with just an apology. Like, really? You think you can just apologize and walk away after making false pedo accusations? Like, go fuck yourself, dude. I just think that it's astounding that people can bootlick for a multi-million-dollar corporation so hard that they would attempt to forge evidence of people being pedos because they can't handle someone saying kids show number 745 sucks. The final post I'm covering is this meme that someone made due to this whole drama where it shows someone bashing a CalArts Beanmouth style and then that same guy supporting anime. First off, why is this person even targeting anime fans in the first place? Most people I've seen on Twitter who post that Beanmouth meme aren't even weebs, it's other people on animation Twitter. So already you're just picking fights with other groups because you're insecure about your own interests, so you need to go and bash on other groups just to feel better about yourself. Also, the images they compare for anime backfires on them and only serves to disprove their point because at least with anime, there's a bunch of different styles you can spot while the Beanmouths are all the same. The top part shows different characters drawn in the same way, while the bottom part shows similar looking characters drawn in different styles. For crying out loud, the top part just reminds me of the "hey, can I copy your homework" meme. You're just comparing apples and oranges at this point. But considering how this was posted by someone desperate for an own after seeing their interests humiliated, I'm not surprised they overlooked that in the quest for Twitter likes and clout. But all in all, despite whether or not you agree with Bulwark's take on Turning Red or not, I think we can all safely agree that forging evidence to make him look like a pedo simply because he doesn't like some upcoming kids movie that isn't even out yet is insane. Animation Twitter is insane. That's all I have to say. See ya.
Let's play.